Good morning, everyone. It's Tarot today. It's August 20th. This is a daily reading for all signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So we're going to begin quickly with our Aries because I feel like the cards are ready to just throw out some messages for all of us. So, dear universe, what messages do you have for our Aries for this August 20th? Just a quick daily read. So I feel like you need to... Ooh, that card went flying out. So Aries, I think you need to look at what hasn't been working. You know, this Hermit is like shining a light on you, going, hey, you know, you have all these tools and you're not finding the magic, the balance. So I feel like you know what you need to do, yet it's like you're off. And again, I feel like something is revealed to you about why things are not happening according to what it is that you want to manifest. You know, and I think what you're trying to manifest is, where is your future? Where am I going? When are things going to start to turn around for me? And I think today something might be shown to you that might actually help you in that direction. All right, Aries? Yeah, and here we are again, you know. So this is about you waiting for something to come towards you, you know, waiting for your ships to come in. I feel like there's something's being shown to you on how to make that happen. All right, now let's move on to our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this August 20th. Quickly, dear universe, what messages do you have for our Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this August 20th? So Taurus, quite possibly you are dealing with a Leo, but I feel like I think when you're at work, just do your own thing. You do your thing, you let them do their thing, and everything will be better. Because I'm feeling like you need to work independently today, Taurus. I feel like that's very important, because if not, I think somebody's going to put their foot down. Yeah, I think today there's more strength in just being independent at work. Do your own thing, stay focused, don't engage. Again, I just feel like you're just better off being in your own space, because there's something that quite possibly a Taurus, maybe you are being given an offer and you're on the fence about just walking out the door. Don't walk out the door just now, okay? I think today, don't make any rash moves. Don't just accept anything that comes your way and try to find a new direction or a new offer. I just feel like that's just going to backfire on you. So take a deep breath, Taurus, ground yourself, and just stay in your own space, and you'll feel better. For some of you, Taurus, you may be moving on, you know, and I think that's why you have the sense of being on the fence, because, you know, you want something else. And I feel like this Chariot is ready to move you in a new direction. Some of you may actually be traveling for work, but you have to be careful of the conflict with another person. And that's why I'm feeling it's like the best move would definitely be to just be independent on your own today, and not engage in anything that could bring you some real anxiety. Okay, because I feel like there's an ending coming, and it's really, really close. And if there is an ending coming, Taurus, you want to walk out the door in a good way and not burn a bridge. Does that make any sense? Don't burn bridges. All right, Taurus, that's your message. Who's next? Let's see. Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What is the energies for the universe for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Dear universe. And what cards we have for our Geminis? So some of you Geminis may be dealing with an Aries. I feel like this is, there is an issue with someone, Gemini, that you are not willing to walk away from yet. I almost feel like you are this emperor. And it's time for you as the emperor to like be the emperor, if that makes any sense. And you know, you might, you know, have some Aries in your chart, but I'm just really feeling like, you know, you're not going to walk away from something that is yours. And this is something that you've held on to from the past, you know, and I feel like some of you want to grab a hold of something and then just sneak away and take it with you. Or somebody wants to do that to you, but you are in control. And, you know, I feel like you're really standing your ground about something, because you're not going to walk away. Yeah, I feel like you put an end to a situation because this is about your future and what you need to manifest and move on with. You know, so I feel like you are going to do that, you know, and I think by not moving away and giving up, that's where you're going to find some real power. Now, to have the Emperor with this World card, you know, quite possibly this Emperor is demanding that somebody not walk away, you know, and to hang in there. Just because sometimes things get a little, you know, shaky doesn't mean that you give up, you know, because you've worked too hard and you're just about to have all your ships come in, you know, so don't let something stop you. I feel like you're completing a project and then you're going to move on. So, but again, it's like the same message for Taurus. It's like when you move on, you need to make sure that you're making a good decision, you know, because, you know, you want to move on, and moving on may not be the best decision to make. And I don't know what that's for, and I feel like it has to do with something that you're not going to give up very easily. And again, now we have the Chariot and the Fool. That came out twice, exactly like that. It's like there's something that you need to look at. Wow, these are powerful cards, Gemini. You need to look at something that you did that was a risk, okay? Because that's what this Chariot is like. We can move on with this, you know, but this could be a real risk that you're taking. And the Hermit wants you to really look at this. Is this really worth not closing this door? So I feel like this is like a major closure of a life cycle. And it's like if you are not willing to give this up, you know, this could be a bad decision. You know, this not wanting to move away from something and close this door. I mean, these are all major arcana cards. You know, the Fool with the Chariot is like you are moving towards something that could be a really bad decision. And that's, I think, why you want to like stick and hold your ground. You know, the Hermit is shining this light on this risky thing that you want to move towards. And here we have this Two of Swords reversed. It's like you have got to make a decision. In the bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant. Holy cow, Gemini, what the heck? Ooh, this is a big, big move. Power. I feel like, I mean, this is like incredible power. And it's all about your decision. I mean, you are about to make, I think, one of the most important decisions of your life. So you need to know what doors you want to close and which ones you want to keep open. You know, because this love relationship, I think, I mean, this is a major, major decision you have to make. It's like the divine is in control of what's going on right now. I can't get my eye off of that dove. You know, it's like that spirit giving you something. Oof, coming in quick. Knight of Swords. All right, quickly, Gemini. I feel like there's a relationship that I think has been one of these things that has been, there's been a lot of there's been a lot of anger There's been a lot of challenges with this one. This Knight of Swords, I mean, it's a very aggressive type of energy. It's like, you know, everything was really forced in this relationship. And I think, Gemini, you see that you might need to, that might be this ending, this decision. It's like you need to put that kind of energy when it comes to love behind. You know, because you don't want to walk away from something here, but yet you need to. And that's the decision you need to make, Gemini. You know, if that's what it is, if you want all your wishes to finally come true and to break free of what I feel like is a trapped situation. Well, I don't know who that's for, but I'm going to leave it there that, you know, there's a lot of things. This is really a spiritual time for you, Gemini. You are really at a turning point. So for whoever you are, you know who you are. You are about, your life is about to completely change. It's almost like a whole way of life that you knew it no longer exists. You know, and Spirit wants you to know, you know, that this is completely Spirit driven. You know, you are being given this immense cup of love. You know, from God. I really feel like from God. You know, so you need to look at putting a life behind you. Wow. Holy cow. Who are you? That's not all Geminis, okay? But your life is definitely about to change. All right, so make the decision, okay? Make the decision. You'll feel good because it's Spirit guided. Yeah, the High Priestess comes out. This is totally Spirit guided. You know exactly what you need to do, Gemini. Wow, okay. Special message for you. Let your Spirit guide you. Walk away from whatever it is that's keeping you from walking away. Ooh, Gemini. All right, let's move on. Cancer, what's going on, Cancer? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for our Cancer. Ooh, I think you're feeling, ooh, this is good. I feel like you're opening up a little bit, Cancer. I think there's been a lot of inner conflict, and I think you're starting to open up and put an end to, you know, this turmoil. There's been some turmoil. Some of you have been resting a lot, but I think now, I think you see a future. I think you see a way out. Or whatever that means. As you see a way out. You see a way out. You see the sun shining. You see balance coming in. You know, I think there's an issue of the past that needs to be resolved and put down. Because it's almost like this is gone now. Because there's a new future for you, Cancer. And it's feeling good. Feeling good. Yeah, wow. Oh, Cancer. You know, you have to trust that this is real, okay? For whoever you are, I mean, it's like wish upon a star, Cancer, because it's coming. Wish upon a star. What can I say? How does it get any better? Wish upon a star, because this is how all of your burdens will be lifted. You can put this down. You don't have to carry this burden anymore. All right? So take a chance. I feel like you are being told to take a chance. Don't hold back. Don't hold back. All right? Wow, wish upon a star, Cancer. That's great. All right, let's move on to our Leos. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the energies of today. Leos. What's the matter, Leo? Okay, for some of you, there's this Empress when it's reversed. I mean, the Empress is like, they're the most beautiful person in the whole deck. You're the mother. You're the sunshine. You are what gives everybody the reason, you know, to wake up, you know, and sit upon this Mother Earth. And what are you doing? You're feeling really down and out and not confident. And, you know, it's like, I feel like something that you really wanted didn't give birth. You know, maybe, you know, you're sad because there's something that you really wanted to create and it's not going to happen. Yeah, I feel like there was something you really wanted to manifest and it just didn't come to be. You know, here you are. I feel like maybe some of you Leos have some earth energy in your chart. I feel like this is the same energy, and it's why you're feeling really down and out. Maybe some of you had a miscarriage. I pick up a miscarriage here, you know, and that's really feeling you, you know, I mean, that makes you feel really, really lonely and sad because only you understand the emotion you're feeling right now. You know, but I feel like you have somebody who comes in. I think you have some really good people around you, Leo. You know, I feel like, you know, there is this energy of this woman who wants to help you, you know, and help nurture you a little bit, but it's almost like you're not really willing to take this energy on just yet, you know, and open up freely about what you're really feeling about what just happened with you. But I think, you know, this is something that it's for the greater good. It's for the greater good. Leo, what's going on, dear Leo? Can I get some clarity on these cards here? So we have 3 women, 1 man, and the 10 of Cups reversed. And somebody puts their foot down. See, I think there is somebody out there, Leo. I think you thought you had a future with somebody. But somebody remained very guarded in this relationship and didn't really open up when they needed to. And the other person, this King of Swords, I never like to see the King of Swords reversed, because that's a very aggressive, manipulated, controlling type of energy. You know, so I think, you know, maybe it's best that nothing ever really came of this relationship. Yeah, because it wasn't working. It wasn't working, and somebody puts their foot down. And I feel like there was a lot of jealousy involved. There was a lot of like, I don't know, it was irresponsible, this relationship, you know, or like this person. I mean, there was nothing that you were ever going to do that was going to make this king happy. And even as somebody, I think at some point you were really, really confident. I think you were really, really confident at one time in your life. I mean, here, if you want, I think you need to make a decision about, because here, this hangman, it's reversed. It's like you need to put your foot down, you know, so that you can pull yourself together again, because this is not working with this person, this Knight of Swords, this air energy. This could be somebody who has air in their chart. You know, it just, you've tried, you know, and it's like you just feel defeated. And I think you want to feel good again. It's your month to shine. And I think you are put in a position of advantage, Leo. And this could happen today, where I think you know what needs to happen and what needs to come to an end. You put your foot down today. You've been waiting for this moment because you want things to move on. All right, that's what I've got for you, Leo. I hope that made sense to somebody. All right, who's next? Leo. Virgo. Ooh, Virgo, you moving on? Somebody's moving on. What's going on, dear Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for this energy of today. Here you are, Virgo. So, I think for some of you Virgos, you are dealing with, again, this aggressive King of Swords energy. I think you need to see, you know, how you want to create something new. If you are moving towards someone, Virgo, who has total control over you, you need to be prepared for the outcome of what that is, you know, because you could end up moving towards somebody where you have absolutely no control, and then you get pregnant, you know, and now, you know, you will always be under their control, you know, and, you know, it's like, is that really what you want? Is that really what you want? You know, because they're going to offer you some love. And it's like, I see you going towards this King of Swords reversed. And then it's like, all of a sudden, it's like, you know, these wands, they're like hitting you, you know, and now you're pregnant, and now there's all this inner turmoil about this whole love relationship, and now you're left carrying a burden. So, and yeah, and here the Lover's reversed. I think you need to be very careful. Oh my gosh, and it sits here on top of this devil. You know, this real toxic energy. I think you need to be very careful of what you're moving towards. And this isn't for anyone. I feel like this is a specific message for somebody who is involved with somebody like that. Be very careful of this King of Swords and who you move towards. You know, because I feel like they're very selfish. Very selfish. Anything else for our Virgos? We have the 4. I feel like you maybe you need to just close this door. You know, maybe you need to listen to your intuition, put your foot down. I mean, again, just like, you know, Leo, it's like you need to make a decision on what to do. And I feel like you know that if you move towards this person, you know, it's not going to be a happy marriage. And yet here you are, you know, having to, you know, deal with the consequences of this relationship. So, know what you're doing here, Virgo, okay, and who you're getting involved with. All right, moving on. Let's see, Virgo. Who is after Virgo? Libra. Ooh, Libra, what's going on, Libra? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. I feel like you need to listen to your intuition. What's going on, Libra? Maybe you're involved with the Pisces. You need to listen to your intuition today. You're being very guarded. You're staying really close to your heart. What's going on? Dear Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So you're being very guarded. You're sneaking around. Oof. Quite possibly you're dealing, maybe you're sneaking around with a water sign. Quite possibly Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You're being very guarded about the whole thing. Oh, maybe there's another person involved. Look at all these kings. This could be a work situation. You're sneaking around and holding a secret back. But I think what I find really interesting is that these 2 kings are reversed and this King of Pentacles is straight up. And it's almost like if this is a work situation where you're being very guarded about what's going on and you're trying to sneak around, maybe you are involved with these 2 kings here. But this other one, they're on to you. I feel like there is somebody who knows exactly what's going on, an earth sign, you know, and maybe this is a partnership of 3 men and somebody's sneaking around, and I think one of you, you know, maybe you think that you have charmed your way through this and you've gotten away with something. We have this King of Cups who is very selfish and very self-indulgent. We have a King of Wands who also is very selfish, very indulgent. Then we have this King of Pentacles who I think sees everything that's going on and knows that, you know, maybe we need to make some decisions about a partnership today. But something comes out, and I think you, Libra, you're that King of Wands reversed. Yeah, something comes out. Judgment time. Yeah, Libra, gigs up. So I feel like you might be involved with someone else and you get caught red-handed. And, you know, you can be as guarded as you want, but I think you need to walk away from something towards something new. You know, because this relationship you're in, whether it's at work or it's a love relationship, it's like, it's over. And it's toxic. Whatever this is really toxic energy. So you may be, it's almost like you get offered something. It's almost like a false offer. I mean, you need to look at something and put an end to something here. You need to look at putting an end to something and walking away, Libra. Because this is like, this relationship you have going on with somebody, not good. Not good at all. You know, and I feel like you need to look at putting an end to a situation. It'll get you out of, I don't know, there's something going on with you right now, Libra. It's like, you see how toxic this whole thing is, and you want to walk away, but you don't want to walk away. But look, it's not working. Look how toxic it is. You know, this Two of Cups on top of the Magician, reverse with the Seven of, I mean, you know, you got to pop this bubble of, like, this dreamland of, oh my God, everything is an illusion. I mean, something is just, like, not right, Libra. You need to walk away from a situation. Something not good. It's like you want to pretend that it really is good, and it's not. It's just not. You know, you want to have a relationship with this person, but it's an illusion, and it's toxic, and it's a lie. You know, and look at you, Libra. I mean, this is somebody you're dealing with your past. I mean, this is, look how sad this is. 3 of 3 reversed. Oh my gosh, you know, I just don't see anything good. I just don't see anything good in this relationship. If anything, it has weakened you. So you're in a real toxic situation. And I feel like you're being really guarded because, you know, you're trying to defend, you know, some bad decisions. And you're left carrying this burden. You know, you're better off single. I'm telling you, Libra, you're better off single. But it's all on you. It's your destiny. I'm just reading the cards. You know, because you're going to regret this. I don't know who that's for, but you're going to regret this. Ugh, the cards just don't want to stop. Okay, let's move on. Who's next, Libra? No, we already did Libra. Who follows Libra? Scorpio, what's going on, Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So, I think, Scorpio, you have been... Okay. How do I put this? I feel like you have been telling the same story over and over and over again, and it's not working anymore because it's not a real story. So, it's time for you to change your story. And it's time for you to put an end to this, it's almost like this, it's this cycle of always like trying to, you know, you hurt somebody. I hate to say this, but it's like you keep going over the same thing. You tell the same lies. It just keeps, you know, that same hurt towards someone. It's like you're hurting somebody over and over and over again. You're stabbing them in the back over and over and over again. And I feel like, you know that that's got to come to an end, you know, because, you know, it's over. You know, what you really want is this offer of love. And if you continue, you know, to keep working at the same thing over and over again, you know, without any sense of, how do I put this? Like there's this deceptive energy. It's like you keep doing something over and over, pretending that it's going to work. It's not working. Look, it's not working. And you know it's not working, you know, but it's like, you have to put an end to this. You have got to put an end to this, you know, and you're going to feel better if you do. You know, I think messages are coming your way, and you need to be listening to them. You know, there's a new beginning for you. And I think there's, I get the sense that there is somebody who is watching you, or there's quite a few people watching you. And it's like you're ready to make a new beginning, you know, but, you know, if you're going to make a beginning, you need to do it with, you know, you need to do it without hurting people along the way. Does that make any sense? Because this cycle of always hurting people, you know, you want love. You know, we all want love. You want a new beginning, you know, but, you know, you can't. See, I get the energy is like there's so many people involved that you use. You know, you use people. Oh, I'm sorry to say that, but that's what comes out. You know, you use people. And it's a false happiness that comes as a result of that. You know, so I think it's time to ground yourself. Really just kind of get some control. You know, a Scorpio, you're so intuitive. It's very easy for you to be in the spirit realm and, you know, the ethereal realm and the dream world. But I think you need to start grounding yourself. Yeah. You could be involved with somebody who's married. And I think there's gossip going on around that. There's a little bit. So if you are involved with a married man, maybe you are with your boss, I would be very careful of that, because I feel like this is a past behavior of, like, you know, you can't get involved with everybody, you know, because it's going to come out. If you're involved with somebody, Scorpio, people know it. They've been watching it. But, you know, I mean, you're involved with somebody who doesn't really love you, you know, because they're married. They're married. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm going to end that here. So I feel like you can make some good decisions. You know what to do. Your intuition is right here. You need to listen to it. It loves you. It does. Spirit loves you. You're not alone. You know, but you are. You know, it's like you need to know at the end of the day that you have no regrets. And I feel like, you know, there could be this issue of, like, you might be feeling really regretful because, you know, you're dealing with a married person. Whoever this person is, I feel like you are dealing with a married person. And you know that's not right. Twice now. So I just want to point out here, Scorpio, that maybe you're dealing with a Leo, maybe you're dealing with a Cancer, not a Cancer, a Capricorn, you know, but I think, you know, if you are this Queen of Pentacles, Scorpio, you're just being very irresponsible. And you're feeling like you need to do something that strengthens you, but in the process of trying to find your inner strength or whatever it is, I think you've been very irresponsible. I should stop here. Yeah, because this Queen of Pentacles, I mean, you're not keeping house, you're not paying your bills, you know, but, and it could be that, you know, you just can't do that right now, you know, and if you can't do that, then I think you should own up to it. I feel like I'm getting lost. Oh. See, to have strength and the Queen of Pentacles on top of it. See, I feel like this is a person. There is somebody who was very strong in your life. And I feel like you need to connect with them somehow. Because they can bring you some balance. Yeah. All right. I think I'm going to end it there for Scorpio. Because I feel like that got a little lost. It happens. Anything else for our Scorps? Yeah, there's a toxic energy, you know, this cycle of you going back, going over and over. You've got to break some kind of behavioral cycle is what I'm getting, you know, because it's really confusing, really confusing. It didn't matter how many cards came out, it just kept getting more and more confusing. King of Wands reversed. Boy, somebody's in their own head. All right, let's move on. All right, let's see. Sagittarians, what do we have going on for you? Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What messages do we have for our Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Oh my gosh. All right. So I feel like today, Sagittarius, you're being shown some instability. You might be involved. I mean, I feel like there's something very toxic that gets pointed out to you today. And here, bottom of the deck, we have this Queen of Pentacles as well. So I feel like there's somebody who holds their hand out and says, hey, you know, this is what's going on. And I think, you know, this is a toxic energy, Sagittarius, you know, that's been following you, that's just not working for you anymore. And it's that energy that now needs to be shook up a little bit, you know, because it leaves you really down. I mean, so I think quite possibly somebody points out some issues regarding, you know, your finances and how you spend your money. You know, maybe you just spend recklessly. But I feel like that gets pointed out to you today, you know, because this is, I mean, there's something about money, okay, and a toxic issue about money and Sagittarians. So I feel like, you know, these pentacles, there's a lot of pentacles. I mean, the 7 of Pentacles, it's like you've been working hard at something and it's not panning out. You know, you've been really feeling unstable, like you just don't even know how to get things going. You know, maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn, maybe you're dealing with an earth sign, you know, but I feel like this Queen of Swords, you know, it's like, look, I've got my hand, I just want you to look at what is keeping you so unstable. You know, there's this lack of responsibility, something of not being able to grow through something. You know, it's like, I think you need to close a door on some toxic, you know, like a toxic spending. Like, I just get the feeling like this person, like they're on that QVC channel, just spending, spending, spending. Like, you know, this hoarder type of energy. You know, so maybe somebody kind of points out that you need to, like, get some control of, you know, your responsibilities and what you're doing, because it's not good for you. It's just not good for you, and it's causing a lot of pain, not only to you but to the people around you. So I feel like you're being shown something today, you know, by spirit, and you need to look at it as a good thing. You know, sometimes we don't like to hear what we need to hear, but ultimately it will bring you some great victory, you know, and it'll turn things around. So I feel like it's, be patient, you know, listen to what somebody has to say to you today, Sagittarius, because it's just what you need to hear. All right, so what else do we have going on? Let's see, we're moving to our Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for our Capricorns today? Sorry about that. So I think some of you have a real good idea today. I think you make a decision because there's been some inner conflict is what I get. And I think you finally make a decision about an idea that you've had kind of mulling around in your head. Because you're at a crossroads. And I think there's some new beginnings coming your way. I think you are also in a position of advantage. I think you make a decision because you're tired of fighting. I feel like you're tired of fighting, because here it's like you've got fighting people here, you're standing over here. You know, it's like you're done with all of this. And I think you need to take your idea and run with it, and not hold back, because there's a part of you that doesn't want to move on. But I think you're being offered. There's a new opportunity for you, Capricorn. You know, somebody's coming in. I think you have a new idea. I think it's an offer that will bring you some kind of happiness, at least some love. And get rid of some of this anxiety that you've been dealing with. So I feel like the message is like, keep working, keep going. All right, Capricorn, keep going. You're almost there. You're almost there. Everything is coming to light. And soon, something will come to an end. An old cycle, probably with somebody that needed to come to an end. I almost feel like you've got to really end something that's been really difficult. And it's finally come to a real end. The Death card just pulled up. You know, and it's very transformative. So quit fighting it. Make the decision you need to make about your future. And if you've been working on something, keep going. It's just about to turn that corner. Yeah, keep going is the message. I can't, you know, it's just like, you know, keep going. The sun is about to shine. you know, and if you feel like, you know, you need to come up and become more creative, then do that. But I feel like Spirit's going to give you everything that you need. Um, and, you know, your job is to just keep going, you know, and I can feel you going. I feel like you know, nothing's going to keep me down just because I was hurt and everything else. I am moving on. Some of you are probably taking a journey. Some of you might be getting a new car to take a journey on. Maybe you're going on a vacation, but you're definitely making some good moves, putting some real endings. You know, this is about your future. You know, so let it all come. Let it all happen. You know, quit fighting and move on. Good reading, Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like this, so you're going to start to feel confident. Maybe there is a fire sign coming your way. Quite possibly a Leo. Definitely picking up strong Leo. You know, but they're watching you. They're watching you, and they're watching you work, and they're watching you work hard. And I feel like you might have a Leo come in and maybe give you an offer. A fire sign, quite possibly. Ooh, lots of happiness coming your way. Yeah, don't give up. Don't give up. Okay, Capricorn, here you are. It's like, you know what? Spirit's got your back. They really do. And again, a Leo. I'm feeling strongly a Leo could be coming your way. Could be anybody, but somebody's coming your way. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What's going on, Aquarius? Ooh, you're feeling the wind of love. It's just so funny. I can't, like, focus. My focus goes right to these wings on this guy's helmet. It's like, ooh, my wings are flying backwards. I'm feeling good. But I think you need to be very careful about money right now. Because there's, even though you have this offer of love, there's an issue of feeling unstable. You know, because it's Nine of Pentacles. Even though you're being offered this love, there's this sense of instability about it. And it's like, you just don't know. It's like you're still being a little guarded with this love relationship. This could be somebody, a second chance, somebody who comes towards you from your past. You're not quite sure whether or not you really want to give them a second chance. Yeah, see, you know, you're at a stalemate with this person. So, let's see if we can get another card of clarity on this for you, Aquarius. Yeah, I think there's this new offer coming your way. I think it's sincere, honestly. I think if you are dealing with somebody who you don't really want to give a second chance to, I think they're going to make you a good offer that you want to consider, or they're going to try to approach you. And I think that's why you have reservation. There's something about it that doesn't make you feel good. And I think this is somebody who, you know, you definitely have some kind of a soul connection with. But in the past, I feel like that relationship was very unstable. You know, because there was, I feel like it was very unstable. And that's why you have a lot of reservations about this offer coming back at you. You know, you're looking at them going, man, I don't know. Last time I was with you, you beat me up. I don't know if I want to go back. You know, but I think you make the right decision. You know what you need to do. Because you're not going to let anybody beat you up again. You're done with that kind of energy. So I see you making a good decision, you know, about your future. Oh, but that flipped right around. You know, so I think be very careful, because I think you get very tempted by this person. I think they know how to make those offers to you that make you stop and say, oh, you know, and maybe I should make it work. Maybe I shouldn't make it work. You know, but if in the past they hurt you, I think that will happen again. So, you know, what happens with Aquarius, I pick up once a player, always a player. And it's really hard to pin down an Aquarius because you're such a free-spirited air sign. I mean, you are truly somebody who, like, you're a worldly person. Most Aquarians, everybody's their friend. You know, so I think to get involved with somebody who makes you feel really insecure like that and unstable, and I do get somebody beat you up. You know, don't go back to that. You know, you have a new life in front of you. You know, I think you're being given a real gift. You know, your wishes are all coming true. You know, so make good decisions. I think there's a new beginning for you. And you Aquarius, I mean, here, everything, I mean, you're right here, sitting here with Temperance. You are feeling really, really good and really grounded. So don't let somebody from your past try to, like, remove that from you, okay? Because I feel like I think you are on the brink of just having this incredible life, everything that you've ever wanted, just being who you really are. And yet there's somebody from your past who doesn't want to see you have that. So just be very careful of that energy. All right, so Aquarius, Pisces, last but not least. What's going on for our Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's going on, Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus at this time. Energies. Ooh, brand new beginning. Maybe you're starting something with an Aries. I sense some jealousy around you. A lot of jealousy. Fresh new beginning. Ground zero. I think you are at ground zero. The Emperor reversed with the Fool. Now that's a combination, isn't it? So I think some of you Aries, you might be dealing with an Aries. Oh my gosh, here's that jealousy. There is a lot of jealousy around you, and I feel like you are somebody. I feel like this is you. You are this Emperor reversed right now, this Pisces that I'm talking to. And I feel like you like to do everything your own way. You do everything how you want to do it. And sometimes I feel like that brings up a lot of jealousy because somebody is watching you. This Queen of Wands reversed. This is somebody who is looking at you, Emperor, you know, and they don't like it. And it's like they don't want you to have a new beginning. They don't want you to go in another direction. They don't want you to do what you want to do. And remember, these energies can be reversed. But I feel like this Queen of Wands with this Emperor, I mean, this is a very powerful, like, dysfunctional kind of energy. You know, so it's like maybe you are a very jealous person. Maybe you, Pisces, don't want somebody to have control of a situation. Maybe you, Pisces, yeah, maybe you are really dealing with an Aries. I pick up that you are either that or you have a lot of Aries in your chart. You might be a Pisces Aries cusp. But I feel like you are a very and I hate putting it like out there, like, you know, you are being very jealous, and, you know, just I just get this really narcissistic kind of energy off of these cards. Wow. All right. Let's see. Let's get some clarity on this. Do you know what I'm picking up now is that you were rejected, Pisces. You were rejected. And you don't like that. But I think it brings, it almost like wakes you up. It's like, I think, all right, now follow me. I feel like you really thought that you had a beginning with someone. This Queen of Wands, you know, but I feel like you got rejected. And that just kind of rocked your boat, because I think all of a sudden you realized you really like this person. I mean, but your jealousies and your ways and everything else, they didn't want nothing to do with you. They were in control and they cut you off. And that threw you for a loop. But I think it's just what you needed to put you back into balance, because you saw a future with this person and that didn't happen. They cut you off. Yeah, so I feel like it's for the best, you know, because this Pisces right here, you know, you've been really selfish. I pick up a real selfish behavior, real narcissistic energy. I get somebody who, like this person, this Nine of Cups. It's like they're very self-indulgent. Maybe they drink a lot. I mean, it's like this is really abusive kind of I'm king and you should worship me type of energy. You know, maybe you have some Leo in your chart, you know, but ultimately this person rejecting you is probably what you needed to hear to wake you up, you know, because, you know, nobody wants to be around somebody who is all about me, me, me. You know, like nobody likes that. You know, it's like that kind of energy is hard for other people to be around. So I think this was a real wake-up call for you. Yeah. And I think it'll ultimately bring you a lot more happiness in the end. Yeah, because there's a new love coming for you, Pisces. And I think you needed this kick in the butt to realize if you ever want to have a real relationship with anybody, that you can't be so selfish. Right? Anything else for our Pisces for today? I'm sorry you got rejected. But if you learn a lesson by this, then it was a good thing. So, Pisces, you're so anxious. You know, because you're upset that this person cut you out. You were really upset. You know, that really destabilized you. So here we have 2 9s. Yeah, see, that behavior has to come to an end. See, it came out. It was going to happen anyway. It was going to happen anyway. You know, at some point, you know, that kind of like narcissistic type of behavior, you know, people don't want to be around that. I'm just saying they don't. You know, so there's a lot of new offers coming your way, Pisces. You know what they are. This Knight of Pentacles. It's almost like, you know, there's these new offers of love, you know, and I think you can turn things around. But the toxic behavior and energy that you put out towards someone, I think that has to change. So I think you need to look at what you really want. Do you want to be just single? You know, do you want to be single? Do you want to be involved? If you want to be involved with somebody, you need to understand there's got to be compromise. See, I feel like you saw something with this person. I think you saw a commitment, a marriage. You guys had a lot in common. I think you know that. But somebody had to change their player ways. So because you, the Emperor reversed, didn't want to change your player ways, your selfish ways, your controlling ways, they cut you off. I feel like there still could be hope, though, between you two. You know, because I don't think this person is done with you. But yeah, the Tower, I mean, I just feel like the two of you have to come to a real, like, explosive head. They cut you off, and that upset you, so go deal with it. Okay? It was just the shakeup you needed to bring balance back in. And now, okay, you realize, okay, maybe I do really love you. Maybe I do, you know, I'm sorry. Maybe, yeah, you need to look at yourself. Because here, Emperor, I think this whole situation was necessary to bring some balance into your life on some level. All right, so that's what I've got for you today, August 20th. That was a really long reading. It is what it is. So, freedom. Go out and have a good time. I feel like enjoy the day, people. It's a beautiful day. All right. With that, I'm going to end it. I hope this made sense. It's a really long reading. I usually don't do readings this long for a daily. But I'm sitting outside on this Mother Earth, and I feel like that's just what had to come through. So until tomorrow, blessed be, people. Oh, look at the World card comes out. There's some endings have to happen. So, all right, let's be real today. All right, blessed be. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.